Prabhupada says that whenever we will start the kirtan, the class, we should sing the song of Radha Madhava Kunja Bihari. So please to say, I'll tell that those who are kids are there, to tell them, yes, close it. Hare Krishna. Everybody sit. Now Prabhuji says that before we belly enjoyment, first we try to ear enjoyment, because today is the auspicious day of Janmastami, is the day we are feasting for the ear and feasting for the tongue, but not for the belly. Okay? Jaya Radha Madhava Jaya Kunja Bihari Jaya Girivaradhari Jaya Girivaradhari Jashodanandana Brajajana Ranjana Jashodanandana Brajajana Ranjana Jamuna Tira Brahmachari Everybody sing with your heart. And please do also same time with your heart. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare.
हरिनाम संकीर्तन की समवेत भक्त वृंद की निताय गौर शितनाथ प्रमानंदे श्रील प्रभुपाद की ओम अज्ञानतिमिरान्धस्य ज्ञानञ्जना शलाकया चक्षुरुन्मिलितं येन तस्मै श्रीगुरुवे नमः। श्रीचैतन्यमनोभीष्टं स्थापितं येन भूतले स्वयं रूप कदा मायं ददाति शपदान्तिकम्। वन्देऽहं श्रीगुरुरा श्रीयुतापदकमलं श्रीगुरुणा वैष्णवं च श्रीरूपं साग्रजातं सौगण रघुनाथनितं तं सजीवं साद्वैतं शवदूतं परिजनसहितं कृष्णचैतन्यदेवं श्रीराधा कृष्णपादं सौगण ललिता श्रीविशाखान्वितं च। नमो ॐ विष्णुपादाय कृष्णप्रेष्ठाय भूतले श्रीमते भक्तिवेदान्त स्वामिनीति नामिने। नमस्ते सारस्वती देवे गौरवाणी प्रचारिणे निर्विशेष शून्यवादी पाश्चात्य देशतारिणे। जय श्री कृष्ण चैतन्य प्रभु नित्यानंद श्री अद्वैत गदाधर शिवासादि गौर भक्त वृंद। हरे कृष्णा 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 हरे हरे, हरे राम 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 हरे हरे। हरे कृष्णा 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 हरे हरे, हरे राम राम हरे हरे। हरे कृष्णा कृष्णा हरे हरे, हरे राम राम हरे हरे। मुखं करोति वाचालं पंगुलं लंघयति गिरिं यत्कृपातमं वन्दे परमानन्दमाधवं श्रीगुरुदीनतारिणं श्रीचैतन्येश्वरं। हरि ओम तत्सत्। Hare Krishna. The first, everybody to happy Janmastami. To all of them are special thanks to and to give my humble gratitude to especially the temple president Prabhupada Prana Prabhuji, that who is just to give me the chance to speak something about the Krishna on this auspicious day. And secondly, I will very thanks to my core of my heart that those who are sitting here to listening about the Krishna. Because if you are not to coming to whom I speak, to whom I giving the understanding, Mr. Prabhupada always to say that if you are listening the Krishna Katha, or if you are joined in ISKCON, if you are following the principles, I feel it is so much get the blessings from my Guru Maharaj, because he is sending me to Western world to preach the Krishna consciousness. So if you are taking the Krishna consciousness, it is really to pleasing to Bhakti Siddhanta Saraswati Goswami Prabhupada, and he is one of the Manjuri, and he is a very internal associator of Radharani. So if you are serving to the temple and also to be Krishna consciousness, the Lord will be very pleased that you are fulfilling His one of this pure devotee. So on this auspicious day, we are coming to this Karuna Bhavan temple, not to pleasing to the Krishna, we are pleasing to the Srila Prabhupada and Bhakti Siddhanta Saraswati Prabhupada and all the acharyas, because they are wanted that we should gather in our busy and hectic life, to all of them are get together to enjoy the Janmastami day by hearing and chanting. Then that will be the real Janmastami. Actually, that Ram Lakshman Prabhu asked me that day, one day before, that Prabhu, we should advertise that which topic you would like to speak. I said, that any time I really and frankly can speak. I am not to take any ideology that what should I speak. Somebody give the different topics and this and that. But I feel that when I'll go to there and to see the audience of my Paramatma, what topics he will decide, he will just to give me the power of his speech to speak that. That's why whenever I just to sit and look at the audience, then I started to speak. But problem is that here is a big light, so disturbing to look at you. Can we switch off this light? I think so you can see my face. I can't look at the devotees. This big light, can you stop? Switch off that light. Because I can't see anybody. Yeah, it will be nice. Maybe. Yes, that's good. That's nice. We don't need chit-chat. We need the normal. That's good. That's nice. I can see all the devotees' face. That's why it is very privilege and honor that we are getting this chance. This Karuna Bhavan. Actually, when I first came to this Edinburgh, that by whose invitation I came, the Jagadishwari Mataji and his husband, and he said, Prabhu, let's go to Karuna Bhavan. I said, we will not to go to the temple. He said, that temple name is Karuna Bhavan. And I was thinking, this is the first time I heard the name. Anywhere you will go, we are going to ISKCON Vrindavan temple. We are going to Mayapur ISKCON temple. We are going to Juhu ISKCON temple. ISKCON. But this is a little bit different. The name is Karuna Bhavan temple. And really, when I present here, and I'm really to see that there is really the Karuna is flowing. All the devotees, especially I am looking the whole this cultural program, I am look over from the beginning. How this Karuna is flowing by the Prabhupada Prana Prabhu. He is one of the temple president, but I am thinking he is going back and forth, setting the staff, setting all the stage and everything. This is the Karuna. Paramo Karuna Bahuto Dui Jana Nitai Gauracha. So giving the Karuna to somebody is descending. So we are feeling the blessed in this Karuna Bhavan. Our dear President, if you will be not here, maybe we can't to congregate all together and celebrate such a nice program. So for this Prabhu, I want to do a clapping one time. Generally, anywhere I go, not to any president or anybody is like those who are in the post. They are not to working like this. I'm just to sitting and look at the Prabhuji. That is from the beginning, he's just to every time setting. He's not to feeling I'm in post. Just like that. So this is one of the teaching in our spiritual life. So Janmastami is the day, then I say to Prabhu that okay, I'll just to speak about the glories of Janmastami. What is we can learning from the Janmastami in our spiritual life? What is really to helping to approach in Krishna consciousness? First we learn from the Janmastami that fear can helping to the people more engaged in Krishna consciousness, more engaged in Hari Katha and Hari Nam. So when you see, we know that Devaki was in jail, in prison house, and Vasudeva also there. But they are both shaking and fearing and tremendous. They are about to die. by the fear. That is a demon. Kansha is not only a demon, he is a very ferocious person. To killing the children, each and every children of the six, a baby child, to kill in front of the eyes of Devaki and Vasudeva. And they are very scared. The 8 numbered children, they heard that he is the supreme personality of the Godhead. He is coming. And if Kansha will get it, will kill him. So Prabhupada says that we should learn from the Devaki. Devaki wanted to preserve and to save and to protecting the Krishna. Devaki and Vasudeva day and night to chanting, "Oh Hari, please to save my 8 numbered children who is coming non-different of you." So Prabhupada said we should learn from the Devaki on the Janmastami day. In our life also so many demons as a Maya is to moving around us. So if we really to protect us on the Janmastami day, we should beg to the lotus feet of Radha and Krishna, especially the lotus feet of Krishna, please to save my spiritual life. Because so many obstacles in this Maya is to moving around me to destroy my devotional life, distracting my chanting, distracting my sadhana bhakti. Everything is distracting. So we should beg. Actually in Prabhupada in one class is saying that everybody on this auspicious day of Janmastami, totally people are so much engrossed in the Krishna. Oh Krishna, I take the blessings. Oh Krishna, give me this, give me that. But Prabhupada says, on this day, we should more think about the Devaki, that who is bring to the Krishna in our life. Even in the difficult situation, even so much difficulties, so much pain, she just to cultivating in the heart, still tears is coming. But she is brought up the Krishna, bring the Krishna in our life. Same the mood I was thinking when I'm in Janmastami day. As like as mood also Prabhupada is preserving in the heart like a Devaki. Can you imagine as a mother, if your child is to just a newborn child, anybody can kill just to hitting on the stone, you mother can alive? Never. Never you can alive. Either you will die, either you will become crazy. You become a pagal, crazy. But Devaki, just to holding that pain, to bring the Krishna into our life. So, Prabhupada say that Devaki is the real Acharya on this Janmastami day, who is to bring the Krishna in our life. But we will say, we don't know and we not to personally getting the association of Devaki, but we get the Srila Prabhupada. He is so much tremendous, just like a suffering in Western world, even for his group, God brother. Nobody is supporting to preach the Krishna consciousness in spiritual world. But Prabhupada, all kinds of pain, sufferings, everything, he just to holding to bring the Krishna in our life. So we should really to thanks day on the Janmastami day. One Acharya is Mother Devaki. Second, our live Acharya is Srila Prabhupada. Just like the beginning of this program, our dear President Prabhupada Prana Prabhu says that tomorrow is actually our real Janmastami. Because we don't know the Janmastami. If Prabhupada not coming to this world, on the Janmastami day, we are just enjoying on the bar. Prabhu in his class he just to say, we are maybe went to nightclub. But only for Prabhupada, we are now in Karuna Bhavan. If Prabhupada not coming to this world, we are maybe during this time in nightclub. Otherwise we are in bed to sleeping. So we should learn from the Devaki. So this is the day We should beg. We should beg Mother Devaki that give me that tolerance and patience mood. Because I know sometime when I was preaching, second teaching, so you can get it from Devaki. The second preaching that if you want to bring Krishna consciousness in your life, on the Janmastami day we should beg to the lotus feet of Krishna, please give me the such kind of mood like a Devaki, to tolerance mood and patience. How much Devaki was suffering and tremendous fear into her heart. So we are also in this modern era, in our family, maybe husband devotee, wife don't like it. Wife devoted, husband don't like it. So much, so many difficulties they are facing. But still, they are tolerating and passions to bring the Krishna into their life. So on this day, we should beg to the lotus feet of Devaki, oh my mother, you are our Acharya. Just to give me the blessings, I can bring the Krishna into our heart. Sometimes people are saying, what is the role of in Krishna consciousness in the ladies? Actually, if you go, one time one devotee asked to Prabhupada, Prabhupada, what is the role of a lady in a Krishna consciousness? Prabhupada smiling and said, you can say what is not in role in Krishna consciousness in lady. Even if Krishna is to bring in this life, in our life, by tolerance and patience, one lady in Devaki. Then coming to Bhagavatam, who is our real Atma, the super soul is Bhagavatam. That story is starting from Kunti. Krishna first gave the ideology, gave the teachings from Kunti's life. So we should respect on this day the Krishnas to teach us, those ladies, especially to bring the Krishna consciousness our life, we should respect it then. Krishna secondly, and on the Janmastami day, Krishna is to giving us, to the teach us to, as a children, oh children, you see how a mother and father stood tolerating to bring the children in this world. So on this day, Janmastami day, actually a day of, we are materially just to following the Father's Day, Mother's Day. But our Acharya Day, our real Father-Mother Day is Janmastami Day, which is the day we can just to remembering how Devaki and Vasudeva just to tolerating. Same our mother and father also to bring the Krishna consciousness, how much they are tolerating. So Devaki's life, we can get it the teaching. If we really to bring the Krishna on the Janmastami day in our heart, we need the two qualities. The passions and second is tolerance. Tolerance. Not we are in fasting and we are in totally without grace fasting, you can bring the Krishna. That is external, but really what we just to preserve and nourishing on this day to bring the Krishna. You people in your hectic busy life, you are coming to this temple for why? To bring the Krishna in your heart up to till the midnight, 12 o'clock you are waiting. That is the time Krishna will appear and come to my heart and to just to all kinds of my problem and distress will be just to finish it. But that is not coming by your external fasting. That is to coming if you take these two lessons in our tremendous fear life, as much as we are just to more concentrate about the chanting. Just like a Devaki in the prison house, day and night chanting, Krishna, oh Vishnu, oh Lord Hari, please to save my son, please to save my son. Today is the day we should in front of the Gauranita, who is the or another real form of Krishna, to beg, please to save my Krishna Bhakti in this material Maya. Please to save my Krishna. I am in so much Maya in UK, Scotland, everywhere. Even my mind is also Maya. We are just to going, turning here and there. So please, on this day I am coming to the midnight to your lotus feet and waiting for what you are coming, and I am just to begging and praying one thing. Just to give me the two things. Everybody coming to the temple on the Janmastami to asking money, peace, happiness, good life, good wife, good children. No. The real happiness is coming when you are preserving in your heart is the good passions and the good, what is called? You're just like a devotee, tolerance and passions. How many of them are today to chanting 1 lakh rounds? I mean the 100,000 times. One of our ISKCON Guru, his name is Subhakswami Maharaj, he always did saying, you are chanting 1 lakh round, your focus on the one. So we are on this day, we should focusing the day of chanting. Because you will think about Devaki in the prison house. Her focusing is not in Krishna. Because she knows, I can protecting the Krishna. But if I calling to Lord can preserve the Krishna. See, in our life, we can't protect our bhakti. But in our chanting mode, can protecting the Krishna bhakti in our heart. So this is the day we should beg. After this class, when the night Arati will be here, the 12 o'clock Krishna is appeared, we should beg, Krishna, please, I'm coming and waiting for till 12 o'clock. Why? Just one word I want to say. Please to save my Krishna bhakti in this material clusters of Maya. My second question, why Krishna appeared in the middle of the night? Because midnight is the mode of ignorance. Jiva Goswami says. So we are also in the mode of ignorance. The full of material world is the full of mode of passion and mode of ignorance. Krishna is saying, look at my mother. In the mood of ignorance, the midnight, she was only chanting and praying. That's why I appeared. So if in our this mood of passion life, we are day and night to concentrate on chanting and hearing, then Krishna will just to appear into the heart. Krishna not appeared in the temple. Temple is made by brick and cement or stone. Krishna is appeared in the soft place. Krishna like the butter. He is the butter boy. But our heart, with the concrete world, we are just to mixing. Our heart also become concrete. But chanting, and when the foaming is coming, then heart become very soft and like a butter. Then Krishna will come and like just to licking. Radhanath Maharaj in his class said, Krishna's name is butter boy. So we have to make our heart like it by chanting and hearing in butter. Then Krishna will come to stealing your heart. Krishna not to Gopi's house to stealing the butter. Krishna went to that Gopi's house. Those who are day and night crying. And day and night and meditating. And try to make their heart is soft. Soft there. Another thing we can learning from the Janmastami day. So many, actually, this Janmastami day, if you have 7 days katha we can do, then we can complete. But my hand is only 45 minutes. But I'm few significant point what is really to helping our spiritual life. To more engage in Krishna consciousness, more engage in holy name and hearing and chanting. That point I am try to finding out and try to sharing. You not to thinking I am speaking, I am not free from Maya. I am is full of Maya. But I am just to saying to listening myself. Second, another thing we can learn that we know always you keep your commitment. Always be commitment person. But once teachings we can get it from Vasudev. Vasudev is a so nice person. Even Kamsa trusted him. That he said, that Vasudev said, "Oh Kamsa, don't kill your sister. I gave you promise. Every children will come, I'll just to give it to you, hand it to your hand. I'll just to offer you." But Vasudev kept to the word when the Krishna came. No. So we can tell, just Vasudev break her vow. Vasudev is not a good person, but Krishna in Bhagavad Gita says, Sarva dharmana parityajya. All kinds of your dharma, vows and everything you can break only one place, that is for the pleasure of Krishna. So we are also learning on this day. We are in fasting, maybe we are in week, we are in this and that, but our everyday's vows is that we have to eat, we have to go to this, that, but on this day, for the Krishnas, we not even go to the office, our regular fooding life, we are just to break up for the pleasure of Krishna. So this is the teachings from the Vasudev. For the pleasure of Krishna, you can just to broken your all the vows, whatever you gave it in material world. For the pleasure of Krishna. That is, we can get it. Another point we can learn. Every mother, every father when get married, they are cherishing. I want to be a child like a Krishna. But you have to understand that who is bring the Krishna in our life? Devaki. So her name has a significance. Devaki. Those life has all kinds of Dibba qualities, divine qualities. So if you parents want to bring the Krishna consciousness child in your life, Devaki is to teach us, first you have to bring husband and wife in your life in a divine quality. That is the more surrender to Krishna, more be your concentrate to your hearing and chanting, and more be humble in front of the lotus feet of Krishna and Krishna's pure devotee. That's why Krishna coming to the jail of Devaki and Vasudev. My question is that, sometime I was thinking, Vrindavan is so beautiful, enchanting place in Nidhuvan and Bangsibar, and so nice places there. Why Krishna not to come there? Why Krishna first put his lotus feet in the Mathura? Mathura is the word. There is a significant meaning. Mathura, man jidhar pigal gaye. Hindi mein कहता है. Where Krishna's mind becomes shaking and really mind become devoted and become upset to see the dedication of a devotee. That's why Krishna not coming to the enjoying place in Vrindavan. So Krishna teaches us, I am not to first to think about my enjoying, and first to think about my dead devotees, those who are day and night to concentrate hearing and chanting, to bring the Krishna into my life. That's why this is the day we have to understand. If in our life we are just spending for just only enjoying, Krishna don't go. Krishna says that who is endeavoring in this material world or in a family, trying to preserve the Krishna consciousness, hearing so much rough and tough voice from family member, still she's chanting, Krishna will go to that house, go to their life. Krishna's devotee's name is Gopi. Jiva Goswami said that everybody knows Gopi means those who are taking care of the cows. But Jiva Goswami said there is the internal meaning. Go plus Gopi, go plus P. Go means the secret place. Hindi में कहते हैं go means the Gopon. Gopon means the secret place. And P means the taking care. So those devotees in the suffering position, still cherishing the Krishna into their heart, Krishna first appeared into that heart. So this is the glorification of Janmastami. That another point is that when Krishna appeared in front of the Krishna appeared as a Chaturbhus Narayan, Shankha Chakra Gada Padmadhari, in the mode of Aishwarya. Krishna, even the difficult situation, still Krishna don't forget to take exam. We are sometimes thinking, Krishna Prabhu, how much more in my life I have to give the taste. Still Krishna not satisfied. Prabhupada said that time, think about one time Mother Devaki. Husband was so much tolerating, but it's still Krishna not to coming as a Krishna form. First to coming as a form of a Chaturbhus Narayan. Krishna wanted to take the taste. Still Devaki's heart and Vashudev's heart cherishing the Aishwarya Bhav or the Vatsala Bhav. Devaki said, Prabhu, would you like to hear one sentence? Krishna said, please to tell my mother. Prabhu, I don't like this Sharupa. I want a baby form. You can come to my lap. I can serve you. Because if you come as a Vishnu, maybe I frankly can't serve you. Devaki's teachings to us, in our life we can bring the Krishna in such a way, not for awe and reverence. We should bring the Krishna in our life where we can serve the Krishna. We not to call the Krishna, you just come as like a businessman to fulfill my all kinds of desire. Peter, you can call the Krishna in your life. How can I serve you? Krishna is totally Vishnu's stunned. Everybody asking Devaki as me as a money, as a awe and reverence. But you are in difficult situation, you not to say, I am a Vishnu to come to set free from this prison. But you say, Prabhu, you come as a child where I can serve you. In this material world, if he is a real devotee, then first your name will be. Even in a difficult situation, you not to think about your position. You think about how can you serve me. So you can learn from Devaki that we not to asking the Krishna today, not as a peace, not as a happiness, not as a money or house, building, this, that. We ask the Krishna. We call the Krishna as a such like a baby. A mother is to serving the baby to get the sweetest and most pleasure. Calling to Krishna like this. Oh Krishna, on this appearance day, you come to my life such a way, just like you are coming to the lap of Devaki. And Devaki with the full of loving heart stood taking care and serving to your lotus feet and get the real pleasure into the heart. We can get the teachings from Devaki, that's why. And we should, maybe we can think about, maybe Krishna not to hearing my word. So today is the day, Prabhupada said, we should all kinds of prayer should send to the ear of the Krishna through the mother Devaki. Oh my mother, oh Devaki, you are such a way. You are calling to Krishna in your life. Give me that such mood. I am also to, on the Janmastami day, to bring the Krishna into my life. Another point we can learn. When Devaki and Vasudev got to the children into their lap, and they saw that he is the Supreme Personality of the Godhead. Supreme Personality of the Godhead. They can wanted to Krishna keep in their life, even in the jail. But Krishna, and in the Devaki and Vasudev, leave it the Krishna for His pleasure. This is Prabhupada says, in our Krishna consciousness preaching life, maybe we can get some good opportunity sometime in a place for staying in a good spiritual life. For bhajan kirtan, but we have to live it, just like the Devaki. For the preaching, we can take the difficulties life for the Krishna's pleasure. Devaki Vasudev first to get the child, Supreme Personality into their love, but they don't hold it because it is not good for Krishna. Maybe for us is okay, but for Krishna not okay. If Krishna is there as the Supreme Personality of Godhead, then Devaki Vasudev set free from the prison. But they not to think about that. They think about it is not good for Krishna because Krishna is a baby. If Krishna is on my lap, Kamsa will come, immediately snatch or just to smash it. So we our life should learn. We should not to use the Krishna consciousness. We should not to use our devotional life for our happiness, for our good, well life. We should use that Krishna consciousness. We should just to invest our time in Krishna consciousness for the pleasure of Acharyas and Krishna. That is, we can learn from Devaki. We can learn. And another point we can learn, as soon as Devaki and Vasudev holding the Krishna, immediately when the celestial voice is coming, Vasudev, you please to take me to the Gokul. In a Gokul, Vasudev was never can think about it. How can I take these children to the Gokul? I am tied up with the chain. I am just totally packed up in the prison house. There is thousands of guards just locked at the door. How can I go? Vasudev was thinking, I should not think about Krishna's order. I have to follow. As soon as he was thinking like this, holding the Krishna, all kinds of chain, all kinds of gates, all kinds of guard, everybody's finished. Open it, and everybody is sleeping. Prabhupada is saying, this is the teachings for us. Sometimes we can think about it. Really, it will be good for mind to take the risk for Krishna consciousness, take the risk for preaching. Prabhupada said, learn from Devaki and Vasudev. They took the risk, not only their life, take the risk to save the Krishna. So we can learn from the Devaki and Vasudev. For the Krishna's pleasure, we can take all kinds of, for the Krishna's preaching, for the Prabhupada mission, to ISKCON mission to propagate all over the world. Chaitanya Mahaprabhu's mission to spreading all over the world. We can take any kind of risk, take a vow for this day. As soon as you will take all kinds of chain, bondage, gatekeeper, close the door, everything will be open. But if you not to take this step, Krishna is just standing. Look at the example from Devaki. Krishna is waiting. As soon as Devaki will not to 100% surrender, I not to help you. So in our Krishna consciousness life, we can take any kind of material challenge to protecting our Krishna consciousness. Our real father, mother is Devaki and Vasudev. Teach us. So all of them are getting groslo. Learn from Devaki and Vasudev to bring your children in Krishna consciousness. Take all kinds of challenge and risk to make the Krishna consciousness yours. Sometime I came to this Edinburgh, and most of the house and so many programs are my honorable, like my real mother, Jagadishwari Mataji, so many programs organized in different houses. But most of the houses I went, I saw that so much part. And everybody saying, Prabhu, the program should be evening. I said, why? oh, I have a children. The school is very far. That's why. I said, why you not to stay near the temple? No, my children's school is, that's why I'm closer to stay. But we not to think about, for the children education, we are trying to keep my house near the school. But we not to understand, come to the Krishna consciousness, reading every day Prabhupada books, we not to understand, really to save my children, not a school can save it. The real safeness is coming near the temple. We should keep my children near the temple. At least he can morning time go to Mangalarti. He can go to Kirtan. He can 3-4 times go to temple. Bow down in front of the Gauranitai. He will keep the real knowledge. What is your real knowledge in this material world? Bhakti Vinod Thakur saying, Jorero Vidya Kukurero Vishtha Shokoli Mayar Boiba Jipke Karayo Kadha. This material education is like a stool of donkey. It is make the people as a donkey brain. When you are giving the London education and everything, after a few days your children now maybe not meat eating nothing. After a few days when coming to the level of university level, you said, I don't like take to the prasadam. I don't like these kind of things. In my practical experience last 26 years my preaching, I saw most of the children is a childhood time. They are good devoted. As soon as they reaching to the university level, they are now no Krishna consciousness. Because their association in a day like a 10 to 12 hours in university. So association is so powerful, changing his mind. But childhood time, he was in school only 2 hours, 3 hours. After that, coming back to the spiritual motherland, we should try to build up our house, our community near the Karuna Bhavan, where real Karuna is flowing to my children's life. When they coming, get togethering, always to coming, I'm just watching all the performance to the all our nice Karuna Bhavan children are doing such a nice performance. If it is not possible, if your home is near to the temple, if it is not possible, if our dear President is nicely to giving the facilities, if it is not possible, if Prabhupada is not to giving us ISKCON, your children is dancing with the bottle in the bar, in a Britney Spears song, It's My Life, like this song. They are not to singing Parama Karuna. They are not to singing other song of our Acharyas. So try to, we are learning. That's why Devaki and Vasudeva think about, I should not to keep the children into my life where is really rest for him. He is even understanding the pain and sufferings into the heart, still for the pleasure of Krishna, for safety of Krishna, sending into Gokul. Where is the good and nice life. So this is the teachings for mother, father. We should not to keep the children where is the good and well education and materially to get it and become a donkey life. Better, my children listen, less educated, no problem. But in Krishna consciousness, because you are mother, father is responsible, because Devaki knew, I am every day and night calling to Krishna that in my previous life you come as a son. So it is according to our Bhagavatam saying, to whose responsibility you are taking, if you are not to set it back, give it back to that person at the same place, then you have to come again. Just like Prabhupada saying, why I am suffering? Because you are not to following my principle. That's why I have to come to take it back. So you are thinking, Devaki Vasudeva also thinking, I brought to the Krishna in my life. If I not to give the pleasure, if I not to give the safety place for his enjoyment, then I will again suffer. So we have to understand, we should bring the children in this world. We should give them that kind of environment where they can more devoted, more be Krishna consciousness. That will be nice. That will be nice. So Janmastami is to teach us like this. And another is that we are in Janmastami day. In a Janmastami day, you are all together assembled. And when you are all together, you can get to the real happiness. If you are now today in the morning time, frankly you can say, touch your heart. When you are whole day fasting, sitting on your room, everybody feels sleepy. Am I right? And you are feeling so dizzy when 12 o'clock is coming, when I'm breaking the fast. Oh, more 6 hours. Oh, more 7 hours. Oh, it is paining. Shall I sleep? Oh, it is the scripture said sleeping is breaking the fasting. What can I do? Oh, let's see. Hearing some song. Let's see. Oh, still. But you can think about it. As soon as you are reaching the temple courtyard, you are getting the spiritual energy. See all the devotees, all the Matajis, Prabhujis, Lordships, Prasadam, environment. You are get the full of energy. You are enlivened. You forgot it. You are fasting. You forgot it. So this is the teachings. When we are in devotees association, we are in alive. We are in alone or in non-devotees association, we are in debt. We are totally dead. You understand? So this is the teaching. Sometimes people are asking me, and devotees also ask me, Prabhu, Krishna Janmastami. So why Janmastami is one of the happiest day? Radhastami, one of the happiest day. Then why we are fasting? Why you are fasting? Can you tell me why? Most of them are asking, even new devotees. Today is the appearance day of Krishna. It is very one of the day for celebrating, dancing, kirtan, eating, feasting. And why fasting? There is a few reasons. When you are too much getting the enjoyment, too much you are in blissful, too much you are in happiness, that you are forget to eating and sleeping. My question is that, my all dear mother, when is your birthday? When is your child birthday? That you can maintain your breakfast on time? No. You can maintain your lunch time? No. You forgot. Today is my son's birthday. Decoration is okay. Sweet rice is okay. Paneer sabji is okay. It is really tasty. All the setup is okay. Water is okay. Devotees will come. Everything is okay. Sometimes husband, did you not to eat anything? Oh, leave it. I forgot it with my eating. Today is my son's birthday. That's why how can I just to celebrate? People will come and enjoy it. To give the blessings to my son. That is my main thinking. So mother, father can forget. In the material world, mother, father forget it. And the child's birthday, eating and sleeping. So our real father, our real child, Krishna is coming. That we should more think about, the more engaging, hearing, chanting and service, to forget that eating and sleeping. But as soon as you are not chanting, not hearing, not serving, then you are always to watching. What? Not television, not other. Another day you are so much interested to watching Facebook. But on the fasting day, I said fasting day is the most valuable social media, the gadget is watch. 10 o'clock. Oh, still 10 hours to breaking the fast. 7 hours. Oh, today may be slow. Hey, battery is okay. Watch may be not moving faster. Today, any other day when you go to office is very faster is going. Today when it's become so cruel. Even you don't like to look at the watch. It's like rubbish. Not to moving very faster. You're so bitter. Even that Kerala is more bitter. Is on the fasting day is the watch to look at. Still not coming to the 12 o'clock. Just like you were thinking. When Prabhuji will stop? Still more 45 minutes. When the prasadam, Shall I take my hand and take to the 12 o'clock? So we are thinking like this. But if you are really to hearing and chanting so much engaged, you are thinking, now it is, somebody can ask, Mataji, it's 12 o'clock, breaking the fast. 12 o'clock? Oh my God, I forgot it. I am cooking and chanting and serving. I forgot it that 12 o'clock already coming. Oh, that's what Prabhupada says. If you are not in engaged Krishna consciousness, time will be the burden. But if you are this fasting day teaching, if from the fasting day, if you are not engaged in Krishna consciousness service, hearing, chanting and serving, your day will be burdened. Not a Janmastami day, it will be the hectic day. But if you are really to chanting, hearing and serving mood, on your auspicious day of Janmastami day will be the full of blissful day. Just like my Prabhu. I'm always to come and see. He's always cooking, preparing, washing, this, that. He's full of it. That's why whenever I look at his face, he's very smiling. But you see most of the devotees' face, they are so skinny, so gloomy when they eat prasad. Because they are not engaged in service. As soon as you are hearing, chanting, then you are not to feeling fasting. So you have to understand another thing. Teaching is that why fasting day is so important. We are on the Janmastami because fasting means that day when you are fast, all your senses is totally down. You don't like jumping, laughing, gossiping, this, that. That day you are little bit think about listening, hearing, chanting, because your stomach is nothing. That's why you are not to get energy to doing other thing. That's why Acharya is thinking, at least if I not to say the scripture, Janmastami there is fasting. If it is eating day, then people doing some nonsense thing. If it is fasting day, then they will be more engaged in hearing and chanting. So all process of Janmastami by Mother Devaki's line, from the Vasudev line, even fasting, the process, everything is to teaching that Janmastami day is the most important, crucial things we can learn. More engaged in hearing, more engaged in chanting, and more engaged in service. Thank you to everybody to patience my rough and tough word. That is really not to be appetite to your stomach, but I am trying. Maybe it is appetite for the soul. Thank you so much for tolerating me. Now 45 minutes it will be nice kirtan and arti. So join that and you will feel that you forgot your fasting. Then you will be taking the fasting. Okay? Thank you so much. Happy everybody? Yes, one question he is asking. Yes, Prabhuji.
Hare Krishna, thank you for your nice speech. At first I apologize that I am not a very educated person in the religion. So my first question, that you mentioned that Devaki and the Vasudeva, they saved the child. So my first question, when the God Krishna came as a child, so did they know that God is here?
Yes.
So this is the first question.
My question, I am giving an example. Can you hear any story? Devaki slapping to Krishna? So you understand. Devaki knew this is law. But you heard that Jashoda pulling the hair, slapping, beating, because Devaki. That's why I say in Krishna's life two mother. But one is mood of Aishwarya, one is mood of Madhurya. So Devaki is the mood of Aishwarya because he knew this is not the son, this is the God. But Jashoda never knew. Sometimes somebody can say, hey, so many big demons killing. He's a God. Hey, don't say he's a God. If he is a God, then why he is coming to my womb? So it is my duty as a child, chastise, beating, killing, and just to preparing as an appropriate son. Understand?
Yeah,
Okay, thank you so much. Hari Bol. Have a nice now. Real fasting is the holy name. Hare Krishna. Hare Krishna.